Hi, thanks for being with us. A record number of travelers are set to take the road and air this Memorial Day weekend. AAA estimates at least 45 million people will be traveling more than 50 miles from their homes for the holiday. That translates into more than 39 people hitting the road and roughly 4 million flying. The busy travel weekend comes as gas prices are soaring as a result of the U.S.'s war with Iran. The national average for a gallon of regular is now $4.55. That's $1.35 more than this time last year. According to a recent CBS News poll, 59% of Americans say gas prices have been a financial hardship or difficult for them. But it appears these high prices aren't stopping drivers. During a campaign visit to New York, the president said he plans to bring energy prices down.
Look, energy is a big ball game. That's the big one. And we're going to get that down. It'll get down to where it was, maybe even get down lower. But we had it down to a number that was so good they hadn't seen it since my first term, actually.
For more, let's bring in CBS News senior transportation correspondent Kris Van Cleave, who's at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, right there on the tarmac. So today's meant to be the busiest day of this holiday weekend. What do you anticipate will be the biggest issues for travelers the next few days?
Well, I think airlines in particular worry about the things they can't control, and that's the weather. We've seen the weather has been challenging all week long. Today here in Dallas, weather has been great, which is good. For American Airlines here, they operate about 900 flights a day out of DFW. It's about one takeoff every 90 seconds today, including this one, which is headed to Rome later. That's probably the biggest question mark over the weekend will be the weather. We're watching thunderstorms in the southeast today, but a much better flying day across the board than what we've seen the last couple of days.
You've reported on vacation inflation ahead of this holiday weekend. How bad is it supposed to be?
Well, on the average cost of taking a trip is about 9% higher than it was a year ago. You've seen increases, single-digit increases in hotels, the food, the things you do while you're on vacation. The only thing that hasn't gone up really are rental car prices. Airfare and gasoline are the two biggest spots of where you've seen a big run-up, and that's tied directly to the surge in fuel prices since the conflict began in Iran. So, you touched on this. It has not hurt demand at all. Airlines expect to be very busy today, and we keep hearing from the airlines their bookings look very solid into July and late summer. People are choosing to travel, and also, a lot of people plan ahead for their summer vacations, so may have booked before the prices increase. But at this point, it's shaping up to be a record Memorial Day and potentially a record summer for the airlines, even with some of these higher costs.
Okay, Kris Van Cleave, thanks to you and your crew for bringing that to us.